In last class, okay, we seen about so policy, column level security. So we have seen about theory and practically, and today we're going to see about so row level security policy. Okay, we seen about theoretically about the row level security. So today we're going to see about practically how we're going to do. Okay, so what is a row level access policy? So it going to controls which rows a user can see in a table. So there are different users and there are different rows we have. So different department. So which rows which user can see. So that is row level security. So how we going to apply? Okay. So for that one, okay, first I will open the Snowflake account. Okay. So then I'm opening the Snowflake. Okay. Now I will use- So we said about last time this one. So today we're going to see about so row level okay access policy. Security policy. So row level security. How we going? So first I'm creating one table. So we are in demo DB public schema. So create table. So employee. So this employee having a EMP ID in then so having like a, EMP name string and we have salary number. So then we have the department. So we're going to see practically row level security. So we have seen about column level security. So department is also string. Okay. Employee name, salary, department. Okay. So I'm creating table. So here we need to insert some data. So we will insert first. So first we need to insert some data. Copy this table. Okay. So this is a table I have. Select store from employees. So select star from employee. This is the table. So then what I'm doing, so I'm creating the so row level access policy. So simple again create or replace. Okay. So row access policy. So here department policy. So this is the how to give the policy. Create or replace a row access policy. So department policy. So here I'm giving as okay. So department stream. So then again. So that one. So what it going to returns. So boolean. So boolean. Okay. So then case. So case when current role. Okay. So equal to, so we don't have the HR role. So okay, we see what are the roles we have. So current role I'm giving the admin role. Current role we have. So here I'm giving admin role. Current role, okay, admin role, then root, then root, okay. So next I'm giving when current role. So here current role. 1 second. So case when current role, okay, admin role and department ID. So depart job when current role admin role. Okay, so both should be same. Case when current role and admin role, then and so department HR. So then it means the role should be like admin role. So and department HR, then true. It means they can see only this uh, HR details. So HR details. Okay. So then again go with next one. So when current role equal to what are the roles we have usually. So we will recreate this. So why this confusion? First, we will create one HR role. Okay, sorry, HR role. Okay, okay. Then I'm creating a IT role. One IT role. Then I'm creating next one HR and IT role. So both are So I'm creating one IT role and HR. So here I'm using. Okay, so I copy this from here. So I have two roles. So one HR role, one IT role. So when current role is in HR role, so when HR is working and department HR, then true. So HR can see the data. So when current role IT role, okay, so then so they can see the data. So IT role, so what are you going to see and department will do IT. See everything. What are the columns? We have department, right? So here copy this one. So department, not department. So department. So we have IT or check it. So we have IT and HR. So when department, okay. So IT. So then what will happen? See. So then both should be matched. So and HR role and department HR, then they can see the data. So then so next what we going to do? So else. So if anybody other, so they are not going to see anything. We need to end this one. Yes, and semicolon. Okay, so when current role HR role and department HR, okay, so this HR role who is using the user, that user can see the, so in the table department detail HR details, so you can't see the other details. Even like IT role also, who is using IT role, so they can see the, so department IT details, but this IT role that user, so who having IT role, So that user he can't see other details, he can see only so in the table. Okay, so this IT details and that IT HR role they can see the those details. Okay, so this is the how we can create the roles. So after okay, I'm creating the one role. IT role successfully created. Okay, the role name is so I'm creating the this create and replace row access policy. Okay, department policy. So execute create or replace list. Okay, department. Okay, so what is mistake department. So policy is created, department policy is created. So then what we need to keep to again what it going to do. So we need to use the alter next after creating the policy. So remember, so alter table to imply. So add row access. So policy. Okay. So department okay, policy. So department policy. So only we going to show row access policy. So department policy on department. So in that we have department column, right? So on the table, employee table. So we are applying on the column. So on that column department. So this is so after creating what we need to do. Okay. So we need to log into the Snowflake with the users. So but I created the roles, but I have not created the user HR. First we will go with
బ్రో
yeah.
అక్కడ యాస్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ అనేది ఒకసారి చెప్తారా ఎట్లా యాస్
So create a replace access policy department policy as department string. So on the which column we going to apply. So that column we need to mention. So in this table we have department column, right? So we are applying this row level policy on that department column. So that's why we are using department. It
ఓకే బ్రో
means when HR role is there, so and the department HR, that user can see HR details. If IT role and department IT, then that user can see the so those IT details. That is like uh, you can like role to access policy. Okay, so alter we are applied on the table, but so I created roles, but I don't have any users. Okay, so already we have some users, but create new users. Okay, one is like so. So both the users details. So here, go to here. Okay. So create the users. Okay. So I am creating the first one. Okay, already create a replace. So user HR. Okay. So password HR. Okay. And dash 1 2 3. So it is like I'm role. I'm giving the HR role. I'm assigning. So by default, it has demo warehouse and must change the password true. Okay, or I'm removing this. Okay, if you I'm removing this one actually because of we need to type again the password. So demo warehouse. Then here user ID. So user ID. So here again here. So then default role IT role. So these are I created, right? So one is HR role, one is IT role. So I'm assigning. Okay, I'm creating the users. After that, I will assign that roles to the these users, HR, user HR, and user IT. Okay. So IT and IT role demo warehouse. So It is starting like 00. So this is DEMP, this warehouse, DEMP. Okay. Warehouse name is DEMP and also DMP. So the HR and DMP IT. So I created the users. Okay. So then what I'm going to do, so next, so I need to give grant. So grant and database on that I need to give the grant, but how we going to give? So see already, all right. So grant that below user. So like that. So we'll copy this one. So it. So both are getting grant HR role to user user HR. Okay. So grant role IT role. So here user IT. Okay. Like this. So now give the grant. Okay. So so create, right? This is created, right? So user ID created. Okay, put this one. So where is a mistake? Where is a equal? To create a replace user ID. Okay, password. Find ID. Default role. ID role. Then default warehouse. Demo B warehouse and so must change password true. Okay. So create or replace. So user probability like 130. One. Create or replace user. So we created two and I'm giving the grant. So now what I permissions need to pass. Okay. So I need to uh, assign. Okay. I assign the roles to the users, but so I need to give the privileges to the roles, right? How we can give the privileges. Okay. We have grant usage and database. Okay. Schema and tables, right? Like this, we need to give the privileges. So for that, what I do, so going to hit this grant usage and database demo DB to role the role. Okay. So grant usage and schema demo DB public to role HR role. Okay. So grant usage and database demo DB to role IT role and the grant user schema demo DB public to role IT role. Okay. So this law for me. So now okay. next that grant recent data usage on this one done, right? Usage on table, table. So employee. So employee to IT role. Okay. Then grant recent service. Again table. So employee role HR role. So first we are giving usage on database demo DB to role HR role and answer schema to HR role, and again demo DB to IT role and demo DB public schema to the IT role. So again so we have employee table to the HR role and again to the IT role first. So we execute if we any error. So we go into this. So table privilege usage. Usage. You all. Okay, now we're going to run. So for table we need to get on. So now everything is created and now so we need to log in. Okay. So remember these details user HR and user ID. So we're going to log HR as 123. Okay. So don't confuse user HR. So now I'm going to sign up. Here user HR and password HR, then hash keyword 123, then so asking for the same password. Okay. Same thing, we need to log in again. Click on submit. So now skip for now. Again, go to new worksheet, SQL file. Here you can see HR role. Okay, choose warehouse. Okay, so okay. So choose warehouse. Then choose database depot DB. Then the public schema. Then first run the command show tables. We have employee table. Then select start of employee. Okay. So see from employee, select as employee. So he is the HR role. Okay, this user who is the user. So this HR user, user HR. With user HR only seeing the data, okay, only the related to the HR department only. Employee name, salary, department HR only for 2, 6, 11, 16. Totally we have 16 rows, right? But using only 4 rows only. Totally we have 16 records. So 12 records not visible. Why? Because of those are different departments. Now HR. Okay. So we will sign up this one. We will log in with IT role. Okay. User IT. Then we will get one idea. So then again, so user ID. Then so IT dash 123. Okay. Live. So again asking for password change. So after you can tell in real time. Okay, you can tell confidently. I worked with RBAC and the small masking policy because of I'm teaching end to end. I'm not missing anything. Okay, so from my side, I'm everything clearly. Okay, so maximum I'm giving everything. So you can tell I'm working some RBAC data masking policy row level and the column level. Okay, so you can put in your resume. No need to worry about because I'm giving end-to-end privileges, select usage. All right. Okay. So now check IT role. Choose warehouse. So choose database. So DemoDB. Then choose public schema. Then run the comments. Okay. Show users. Okay. So we have user, right now. I'm in. So show current user. So current user. So is the chart showing? So current. So show users. So which user and user ID. This one. So what? So what is the default warehouse? Demo warehouse. So role IT role. Okay. Default secondary roles all. Okay. So only he is the account admin. Owner, who is the owner for account admin. Not this one. This is the details. Okay. We are not unable to see other details, right? So only related to this user ID. Okay. User ID. So we are seeing only those details, the user ID details. So now what we from the show tables. So implied MODB public schema. Now let me select start from so employee. So now this IT role. Okay. So this is IT role and the user IT. So user IT can see only employee ID and employee name, salary, department of IT only. Okay. So how many records are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So totally you can see only 6 records. So other 10 records may be different departments. Okay, HR like this is like row level. So row level. Okay, why? Because of row level. So these are rows, right? Okay, we have only 6 rows. So we are not seeing the 10 rows. So that is column level. Column level policy means suppose there is a mobile or any number, SSN number like that, it going to hide, going to full visible, partial visible, and then after it going to hide completely hiding. So full other cut number or partial other cut number or completely other cut number with hiding like that. That is column level. So this is row level. So now I'm logging to the account admin. Okay. So our account. See, okay. Um, Difference, okay. Column level, like only it hides. I'll explain. So column level hides the values. Hide the values. Column level secure. So rows still we can see. Still we can see. Okay, rows still visible. Then row level. So row level policy. What it going to hides? So entire rows, and it going to filter the data. So it going to filter the data. It going to hide the entire rows. Okay. Uh, when we are execution, first we need to apply the row access policy. Then after we go with masking policy. Both we can apply. So in banking project, we're going to apply mask account numbers. Okay, restrict to branch wise data, like that we're going to so in the backing account numbers. Okay, so branch wise. So this is in the banking sector. And healthcare domain, what are the type of, in interview they will ask what you masked in a project, then you need to tell about account number, branch, like that. So if you are put your healthcare domain, you need to tell about mask patient details. Okay, don't use employee. Okay, so in our project we don't have usually employee table. Okay, so employee table only for our training and practice purpose only. So in real time we don't use the employee table. Okay, so we have different tables. So banking domain and healthcare we have different table. Okay, so employee table only for example, so you don't use it to give the example with employee table only. So in real time we don't have employee table. Okay, we have, but in real time we have these type of tables: account number, branch, so healthcare, patient detail, like the tables only we have. Okay, so what you have in your resume project, so like that. Suppose if you have healthcare domain in your resume, then mask patient details are identifiers. Okay, like then restrict doctor wise records. So doctor wise records, okay, there are we have a different doctors, right, like that. So HR, so here we have employee table. Okay, so mask salary. Okay, is salary. Okay, is some personal information, right, that's it. So mask salary and so bonus. Okay, and the department wise access, so we have done, right. Now role level access for that department wise access. So these are the backing account number branch wise, and branches different branches. Okay, we going to and healthcare patient details, doctor details, and so here salary masking. Okay, so in the HR project, like, so department wise access like this. Okay, so in Snowflake, column level security is implemented using masking policies to hide sensitive values. Okay, and row level security is implemented using row access policies in restrict rows. So both are dynamically role based and updated query type. Okay, when we run the queries, it's going to apply on the table. Okay, so basically what I have teach completely. So RBAC. First, know about RBAC, role based access control. So know about privileges. Okay, privileges. Okay, privileges are select. Okay, update, delete, all usage. Those are privileges. Then go with roles. Roles are set off from work. So it have like there is one database. So in the database you need to go to that database. You need to go to that schema and table. So you need to work on that. Okay, so that kind of different roles we need to create. So after that, users. So user, I am the one user. Madhu D is here. So my Madhu, I am the one user. Okay. After that, creating roles. So privilege to the roles and roles to need to assign to the users. So I am the user. Okay. After that, what are the role can do selecting database schemas. So on that data only I can work users. So this are. So after that, this is RBAC. So after that, what we seen about data masking policy. So data masking policy, two types are there. Okay, so we can static and dynamically in Snowflake. We don't to do static. We're going to hide the. We're going to mask the data dynamically. A dynamic data masking policy in Snowflake. So here we have two types. Okay, we need to hide the column. We need to go like check with column level security and also row level security. So after every work is completed, so we need to share data, right? So are we going to share secure data? So weaves, okay, and with the masking policies. Both of them. So how we going to share secure data into the last? Okay, weaves and with also data masking policies. Okay, go with always data masking policy because of this is high level. So we also is there, that is like virtual table. So go with the data masking policy. Okay, so they will ask column level and row level. Okay, both are we discussed how to hide column level and how to hide the row level. So this one. So RBAC role by access control. So those are privileges, roles, set of works, and users. Okay, I am one user, and so after that, go with data masking policy. First go with column level policies, then go with row level. Just implement. Don't confuse. If you have any doubt, ping me. Okay. So clear. So is everything clear? Any doubt? Okay. Avinash, okay, Renu, Padma, Rajesh, Shekhar. Okay. So now, okay, one second.